Hi guys, I'm Leia and welcome to my channel. So I've seen a lot of Booktube Newbie Tags before and I decided to make one my own. Since this is my first video introducing myself to the booktubing community. So let's get right into it. So I prepared 16 questions in this bowl, which I'm going to ask myself. Out of these 16 questions, some of them are pretty common questions that you find on a Booktube Newbie Tag, and some of them are pretty random questions. Pick one. What book or series got you into reading? The book or series that got me into reading is actually the Darkest Mind series by Alexandra Bracken. I first found out about that book because I'm always on YouTube and I stumbled upon the trailer for the Darkest Minds movie. Then I found out it was actually from a book, and since the trailer got me so interested, so I decided that I will read the entire book, and then I just fell into the magic of the books. Second question. Quote a favorite line from a book you love. There are actually two of my favorite lines from the Throne of Glass series. First is a conversation between Aileen and her mother. Aileen's mom asks Aileen, Fireheart, why do you cry? And Aileen answers, because I am lost and I do not know the way. And then the second line is Aileen and Rowan's like a tagline between each other, to whatever ends. That three words carries so many meanings. Third question. What are you most excited about starting this channel? What I'm excited about starting this channel is I would be able to share my love for books with other people, and as well as meet other people who's just like me. I'll get to meet a lot of people that can recommend things for me, that can help me when I'm in a slump, or friends that I can relate to. Next question. What question or questions would you like to ask your favorite booktubers? I have a few favorite booktubers, and my most favorite probably would be Hailey in Bookland, and I watch her videos all the time. Question for Hailey. Hailey, why are you so damn cute? I love Hailey. I watch her all the time.
And she has like a lot of videos that actually help me a lot. And I watch her recommendation videos, her book hauls, and then I also watch.
Overall, I watch a lot of Hailey. Okay. If you get stranded in an island, what book would you like to be stranded with? The book that I would like to be stranded with is Obsidio by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, because Obsidio books is really unique. The Obsidio is like the finale for the entire story, and okay. Next question. Why do you love reading? I love reading because reading lets me travel to the different worlds that the authors created, and a great escape to the real world. These stories, it's not the way these emotions and these characters actually relate to my life, and how I can relate to them is actually really cool. So what book adaptations do you love, watch, and hate? A series in the UK which is called A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. Which adaptation do I watch? I watch all of the book adaptations. I read the book and then I watch them. What book adaptations do I hate? It's not that I hate it, I'm not just a fan. I'm not a fan of the Hunger Games series. I have not read the book, and although I've seen like the movies, but I wasn't really a big fan, and I much prefer the Divergent series over the Hunger Games. Don't hate me for that. Okay, next question. Who is your favorite author? My favorite author is Sarah J. Maas, the author of the Throne of Glass series. I also like Deborah Harkness, J. Kristoff, Amy Kaufman, Alexandra Bracken, Romina Russell, and of course, my god, Prince Rebecca. I would never forget to mention Rin Chupek. Is the author for The Bone Witch and the Heart Forger, and will also be releasing The Shadow Glass, which is the last book of the Bone Witch series. What genre do you love the most? I read a lot of high fantasy books. I love the world where there's like dragons and magic and fairies and powers and magic. I think I just said magic twice. So I much preferred like a world where there's no cars and there's no normal people. I like the world like Westeros, Aurelia, the Seven Kingdoms. What is the most tear-jerking book you have ever read? Actually, there are two books for this. I cried a lot when I read Illuminae Files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. It's probably because of the music as well. I blasted music in my ears when I was reading, like almost to the climax up until the ending of the book. I think 5 Seconds of Summer and Shawn Mendes for that. They had really good music that fits the theme of the Illuminae Files. It fits for me. And another is The Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J Maas, which is the finale book of the Throne of Glass series. Kingdom of Ash just literally broke me for the other high fantasy books. I have not read another book since I've read The Kingdom of Ash, which is just like a few days ago. Play the Mary Kill Shag with your favorite characters. As I have mentioned, I really love high fantasy books, so most of my favorite characters are from high fantasy books. So Mary, I'll obviously marry Rowan Whitehorn. Perfect prince for me. He's like really strong and he's powerful and he's really sweet, but at the same time he's cold. And I don't know if you know the term tsundere, which is in like a slang in Korea, and then it means that on the outside he looks cold, but on the inside he's very soft and he's very sweet. Rowan for me is tsundere. Kill. I would probably kill Dorian Havillard. I forgot the name. But if you're thinking about Prince Dorian, who just became the king, this is spoiler, who just became the king, that's not the Dorian that I am talking about. I'm talking about the King of Underland, the one who imprisoned Selena Sardarthian in Endeavour. Aiden Ashford. What are some unique things you can add to the Booktube community? I've been avoiding this question. I don't know some unique things that I can add to the booktubing community, but I will try my best. Since I'm not very funny, or I'm not very sarcastic either, I'll really try my best to entertain you. I probably play a lot of games since I love games, and I watch a lot of Korean variety shows and they have a lot of games to share. I'll probably adopt one and then relate it to books that I've read or the books that is out today. Why did you start your channel? I started my channel because I wanted to talk about books. As I have mentioned, I don't have a lot of friends who's like me who really loves reading books, and sometimes I'm always like the outsider in a group because I keep on wanting to talk about the books that I love. And so I started this channel so that I can get to talk without people interrupting me. Do you have any ritual or specific references when you are reading? When I'm reading, I usually have my phone and my earphones with me. I always blast music in my ear whenever I'm reading, so that I can like black out the world around me. Since I love high fantasy, I wanted to be so immersed in the book that I am reading. Why I don't like it when people are near me, people are like talking to me when I'm reading the book, because I wanted to drown at the stories. That's my ritual, and I'll probably look for just like one very comfortable place and I'll spend like hours reading a few books there. So what challenges in starting a booktube is the hardest to overcome? I think for me the hardest challenge will be talking in the camera without being shy or being awkward. I'll try not to be awkward. I'll try to smile a lot, and sometimes I'll probably not smile a lot and I look like a mean person or just like a stupid person. But yeah, the hardest thing for me would probably be filming. Okay, the very last question. They're like pink papers. Do you watch other booktube channel? If so, who and why do you watch them? I love watching booktube. Most of the booktube channels that I watch are Haley in Bookland, A Clockwork Reader, Tasha Police, Brandon the Book Addict. I also watch a very few booktubers from the Philippines. I watch the Third World Nerd and the Annie the Reader, I think. I forgot her name, but I'll link all my favorite booktubers down below. I watch them because they're like so funny, and then I always laugh. Whenever I'm watching Haley and Natasha, I always end up laughing, and Tasha is so adorable and she's really funny. And
I love her when she like unbox the things that she has. Super awesome. And then I watched her videos, I watched one of her videos and I was so envious at the emerging startup.
I linked them down below so that you can check out their channels. You should check out their channels because they are great. Okay, that was the last question, and this video is getting too long, so I'll probably end here. Yeah, that's all for my Booktube Newbie Tag video, and please click the subscription box below. Click like if you like my video. Thank you for watching, and leave a comment if you have any recommendations, or you just want to rant about me or scold me or nag at me or tell me that I'm awesome, which is probably not.